On our journey today, we are going to check out the northeast side of the courtyard of the Dakota apartment building. So slide on your backpack and grab your passport and come along with me as we travel back in time. This video is sponsored by Audible Adventures. The site is filled with audio tours that I wrote and produced with assorted narrators showcasing historic homes, gardens, and workspaces of the world's most creative luminaries. Kindly sign up for an annual subscription today. It is a great way to support my research and my productions. Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This is Scott Cardinal. Thanks for joining me on another photo analysis video. Today we are traveling back in time to New York City in the early 2000s. That's when this photo of the courtyard of the legendary Dakota apartment building was taken. Because of its association with John Lennon, most people do not take the time to appreciate how incredibly beautiful the Dakota apartment building truly is. So let's start our photo analysis. This is the view that Dakota residents and guests see after they pass through the Dakota's entryway and enter the courtyard. Take a look around. It is almost as if you have traveled back in time to 19th century Paris. The courtyard is huge. The dimensions are 55 feet by 90 feet. The courtyard is symmetrically and handsomely shaped in the form of an H. It was originally planned as a turnaround for horse-drawn carriages and has become a place where residents congregate and have had parties. It was originally designed to be accessed by either the south entry on West 72nd Street or the north entry off of West 73rd Street. As you can see, the courtyard uses the same buff, light yellow brick laid up in common bond. There are two massive cast iron water fountains located in the middle. In the center of each fountain, the water spouts from a dozen calla lilies made of iron. You can't really see it from here, but just below the level of the water are parabolic glass roundels that allow sunlight to penetrate through and into the basement below. This was designed in the late 1880s because electricity was relatively new at the time, and they wanted to be able to make sure they could always get some sort of light into the basement below. Now check out the glass blocks around the base of the fountain. They look like something that you would see on the TV show Miami Vice in the 1980s. But these were placed there in the late 1880s. Why are they there? Well, they were also designed in such a way as to allow some light to penetrate through and into the basement below. In the center can be seen a planter filled with evergreen and flowering plants and a tree. In the center of the courtyard, you can see this door that leads to service stairs and an elevator that opens up into the kitchens of the apartments on that side of the building. They are enclosed in massive brick walls, and they extend down from the cellar, and they go all the way up to the attic. And you can see that there are windows above the door that let light enter into the stairwell. Looking straight ahead was once another way to enter and exit the courtyard, leading to and from West 73rd Street. But the gates there have been closed and locked for many decades. To the right of the West 73rd Street vestibule, you can see a door, and that leads to the service elevator and staircase that give access to the apartments on that side of the building. Looking up, you can see skywalks, and they lead from the service staircase and elevator shaft to the apartments on the other side of the vestibule. And this was designed to allow the residents with apartments on the northwest side of the building to have access to an additional staircase in the event of a fire, as well as to allow their staff and deliveries to be able to directly access those apartments. Walking straight and turning right, you will be able to enter the lobby on the northeast quadrant of the building. Walking straight and left, you will be able to enter the lobby on the northwest quadrant of the building. The original finished material of the courtyard was concrete, but during later renovations, the contractors implemented glacier blue Devonian stone and iridium granite pavers throughout the sidewalks and the entryways on the north and south end and in each of the four quadrants of the courtyard. Now take a look up and look around. As you can see, the windows of the apartments look out onto the courtyard. In most plans, the windows are for dining rooms and kitchens, except for the corners which look out from the staircases. For light and ventilation, the mansard roof has stone dormers and copper dormers on the slopes. From here, you can see that the edges of the mansard roof are edged with copper. Now, if you look straight ahead, you can see the windows to the basement and the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor, eighth floor, and the ninth floor. Now, I know a lot of people are looking at this photo and they are wondering if they could see the windows to John Lennon's apartment from here. The answer to that is no. His apartment's windows are just out of view and located up around here. However, this window belonged to the apartment where actor William Henry Pratt once lived. Now, you're probably saying, who in the world is William Henry Pratt? Well, you probably know him under his stage name, which was Boris Karloff. And so this concludes this photo analysis of the courtyard on the northeast side of the Dakota apartment building. I hope that this gives you a good understanding of how interesting and beautiful the Dakota apartment building truly is, and that there's a lot more to it than what happened to John Lennon there. If you have any thoughts about this subject matter, please put those in the comments below and share what's on your mind. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You could also go to Amazon or any other bookseller and order some of the books that I wrote about the Dakota. Please also download the Audible Adventures app on your iPhone or Android and sign up for an annual subscription. That would really help me out a lot. I do look forward to you joining me again for another photo analysis video. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.